What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. It's Chantel.
And it's Jess.
And we are back with another reaction. This is End of the World, Tom Macdonald featuring John Rich.
Haven't listened to this one yet. It's the last one that I know of that he put out.
It looked like it was about 2 weeks old, so relatively new.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard it either, but I was just asking Jesse, isn't John Rich like a country artist?
Mm-hmm.
So this might be a different side of Tom Macdonald.
He like, I don't know, man, no matter what, like, when you listen to Tom Macdonald, you get real.
Well, I'm kind of excited.
And that's, kind of, that's
he
what I
talks
listen to him
fast.
for. Yeah, so.
We've had, like, a lot of his music we've been able to relate to, so I'm kind of excited for this one. All right, let's jump on in.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just
And he's like saying like, it's like, damn, man, he's saying like Mother Nature is like the deliverance of the punishment for like our shitty decisions in life, like us as humans.
Yeah.
Like he's like, that's some like, whew. He's like holding the world accountable.
Well, I mean, in that sense, he's not really wrong.
No, absolutely.
Everybody's decision in life is gonna affect somebody else in some way.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. That's what people talk about, karma.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of,
what
similar.
goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Right?
This is gonna be, this is gonna
you
be
took your hood off, you're getting
a loaded
into it.
one. Yeah,
He's getting ready to do the real breakdown for us, guys. Let's do it.
just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
It's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I really like how he just came in.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like matching each other pretty good.
Yeah.
But did you just hear what he said?
I didn't. I'm hoping to hear it on this, the second run. Okay.
Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
It's the end of the world, I will do better next time.
There is no next time.
Well, we don't know.
I guess.
We've got to wait until we
See
hear
what else
everything.
he said.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs to drop and we fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is...
What did we do it for?
Yeah. So like I like what he did. It's, you got to kind of like mentally, I have to take myself out of the rap for a second when I listen to him, because it's like obviously it's not like the wordplay and stuff. His message is very
straightforward,
clear, and like you want to understand what he's saying like through and through, right? So this is that was only the first one, the first verse.
I'm really enjoying like kind of what they're saying, but to be honest, I feel like Tom Macdonald. I feel like Tom always kind of has a strong message in what he's saying, and the thing is though is like when he comes up with these messages that are kind of like controversial or anything like that, he comes with facts also, and so that's what I can respect about it. It's not just like you find artists that just like spit shit. Basically. You know what I mean? And there's nothing to back up. That's what I'm saying. Literally, and there's nothing to back up what they're saying, but like he is coming and saying, but also just like with the John Rich thing, like when he came in and he said basically like, this is our life, we need to live it, and like, but we're making the bombs, we're dropping them. So it's again, one person is making a decision or doing something and it's affecting others. Well, it's almost highlighting the cycle in a way. Exactly, and it is a cycle. That's the thing, right? Like, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the end of the world. Yeah. It's caused by us at the end of the day. Well, and it will be. That's the truth, yeah.
Near our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering. Media misleading us and evil's interfering. While the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling out the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency.
Everyone's woke.
He has something to say. He has something to say.
Oh my god. What? It's honest, like, it's not, because it's not true, obviously, but it's like,
Well,
holy shit. He dropped, like, that was like 4 back-to-back.
It's not true, but it is true. It's what everyone likes to claim.
It's the culture right
That's,
now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's what's the safe space where everybody likes to commute
Claim.
together because it's a safe space. Yeah, it's easier to fit in than to be different. That's for sure.
Yeah. But different is what everyone wants you to fit into now.
Yes, but accepted for the most people's criteria, that doesn't even exist to begin with. Yeah. It's like you're on this false path that I just see way too many people fall through their own path that they're laying. Themselves. They literally lose themselves in their own path and just disintegrate. And it's like,
they fade.
It's miserable.
Yeah. Well, and it's hard too when you have to watch people that you love and you care about and that you cherish and like you pour into them, but they just like end up becoming a shell of who they should be. And it's such a struggle because like I'm not the kind of person that can stand by and watch that kind of stuff. So you end up losing people.
Well, I feel like we're the ones that
like,
you
wouldn't
like
want to let go of, and like so that's the hard
It's almost
part.
like you fight like hell to try and help that person, but you shouldn't at the time.
Yeah. Well, and that's when you give too much of yourself to try to save that person, but that person's not doing it themselves either. So. Yeah.
Nobody's woke. Everybody's woke.
Currency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough, the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming. You can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth. It's black and white. The end is coming. I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
It's the end of the world. I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do with it? It's the end of...
Yeah, he definitely, like, he highlights a lot of, like, human feats in history, like, just, like, and, like, you don't hear that very often, like, celebrating the fact of, like, essentially taming the canine.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing, is he's saying, like, look at all of the steps we've taken to get the lives we have right now, but what are we doing to maintain it?
Exactly, yeah. Whew.
What are we doing to maintain it?
This one is loaded.
This is a loaded. This is shots have been fired on this song.
But like good ones, like
really
proper
good
ones to
people
the world.
should be listening to this and be like, but I feel like that with a lot of Tom Macdonald songs, but this, like, it is very much like, what are we doing all of this for, and like, where do we go from here, and like, Jess and I don't talk about a lot of controversial things and that kind of stuff, but recently I've obviously, probably a lot of the world has heard what happened in Nashville and the shooting at the Covenant School, and that's kind of just been something that's been a topic in our home and like on our hearts and stuff, obviously, because we have a kid and one day we have to take them to like put her into school at some point, and yes, we don't live in the States, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect us also. And so when you think about things like that, it's just like, you fight so hard, everyone fought so hard to have the gun laws that they have, or don't, or lack thereof, then to turn around, that's the thing, then to turn around, and now you have all of these punishments, and I feel like it heavily relates to this song, when you think, like, you do all of these things, and there was all of these steps to make the world that we have right now, but then there's just, like, individuals that are so lost, and
some people want to watch
society
the world
has
burn.
failed them, and people have failed them, and they failed themselves even, to like turn around and create the heartache and the whatever, like all of the things that are going on in the world.
But they reach a point where they want, it's self-destructive. It's literally the self-destructive mindset. Once it roots itself inside you, like too deep, like, and there is a point where it's too deep. That's fact.
Yeah.
Where people go beyond the point of saving, it's you can't, man, and that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Those people are dangerous.
For sure. And like I said, we don't really talk about those kind of things, but we do want to just say really quick, I'll just add it, is like our hearts are definitely with the families and friends of the people that are going through it in Nashville and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just
watch your back, man.
Threw that in there.
Watch your back.
So yeah, our thoughts are with all of you guys.
It is not safe out there.
Yeah.
It is not safe.
Yeah.
The world as we know it, it's our fault that it's over.
Piss them off, man.
While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should have known it.
We stood on top of mountains, we've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses, we dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping, we fought in all their wars. Now that the sky is falling, what did we do it for?
And the sad part is, man, the amount of people that can't answer that question is disturbingly sad.
Yeah. Well, and realistically, that's the thing. It's like, what have we done it for? It's the same question. Like, I find myself that I choose to ask myself that question. Like, what am I doing this for? Or, like, recently, Jesse and I obviously moved to...
The cat's invading.
Sorry, guys, I'm very
She's
terrified of
terrified.
cats. So this is just a struggle for me. But I totally lost my train of thought.
That's what the cat does, man.
This was a good song, though. I really enjoyed Tom Macdonald. I think his feature with John Rich was fantastic. I think the things he talks about and says, more of the world need to hear the message that he has to share, because it really does hit home. And
so many need to hear it. So many more need to have it sink in.
yeah.
That's the worst part.
Well, and it's, yeah, people don't, like, a lot of people, I guess, don't listen to music the same way, so it's hard, but this was a good one.
It is the most accessible language, though, on the planet.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
True.
But I think this specific topic for this song was delivered in a very good way.
Fantastic.
I think this because most of the time, like, he's not scared to go hard if he needs to in a track to get his point across. Like, he can if he needs to. But this was
a soft message,
still
I
kept.
feel.
Yeah, it was kept in one, set of guidelines, and they kept it through the whole thing, and this was how it needed to be delivered, because this is how it reaches way more, especially a message like this.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
I think this was really great.
yeah.
So, yeah.
To both. And I've never listened to John Rich, but goddamn, the man can sing.
Really, he has a good voice. Jess doesn't really like country music, though, so...
It's growing on me.
It's being forced on him, actually. Yeah. Just kidding. Alright, guys, thank you so much for coming back to our channel. Please like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell because you don't want to miss anything, and continue to comment down below because we love hearing from you. Catch y'all next time.
The table is